What's going on? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. I don't know if I'm coming through yet. Let me go back to the YouTube, see if this is working. This is the Shangodiac for Scorpio for December 17th, which is today, and we are going. Keep saying elapsed time. Okay, good. This is a whole new video. I don't want it being a part of the other video. All right. I can still see the comments. Okay, this is Shangodiac for December 17th, basically to the end of the month. And this is for Scorpio, okay? All my Scorps. And you know I patented that word, so if you hear it anywhere else, I am the daddy. You are the father. Yes, Shada, it feels good to be back too. It really does. Michelle Clipper, it is waiting for you. A nice full 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more, depending. Sometimes we go get into shit and things go over. Not all the time. It's not the norm regular because I know sometimes I gotta put the brakes on things. But my point is, specialized attention, it's yours. All right. All you gotta do is check the description box, go there, check it out, see what you think, see what you feel. If it is for you, you will feel the impulse to do it now. If not, then when we do are able to work together, that's what it is. Ascendant Mars and Venus, Scorpio here. Oh, I'm scared of you, Shada. All right, so let's get in with this, Scorpio. Show us what you have. You know what? We're not going to use these cards. We're going to use these. Yeah. You guys are getting the strip deck. You Scorps. All right. So we're doing, show us what you have here for Scorpio. What do I have for my Scorps? What do you have for me to tell my Scorps? Keep that stinger in check, all right? Yeah. What do I have for my Scorps? What do you have that you want to channel through me about and for these particular Scorpions who this does apply to? Of course, this is a general reading. This is not going to apply to everybody. Or all Scorpions, I should say. But for those who need to hear it, you're going to hear it. You're going to somehow run into this. And you can't avoid it. This video is going to find you. This video is going to stalk you. Okay? You're going to be taking a shower and this video is going to be peeking its head around the corner. Alright? So let's get it. Okay? You too, huh? Alright. If I'm chewing too loud, hey. Alright. So, this is not necessarily in chronological order. I'm telling you of the main themes that are coming up here. So something may come up tomorrow or it may come up towards the New Year's Eve, okay? Whatsoever, however, comes up is just know that you heard it here first. Shango tried to tell me. All right, so interestingly enough, where is it? Where you got someone who's the communication that you are having with somebody, especially possibly a romantic partner here, is taking a shit basically. It's taking a dip shit. Okay, and it's kind of reached a new low. I feel that there are some Scorpios out there who are, started off lovingly. Now it's almost like roommates with tension. That's basically what we're talking about here. Okay, and it's a very explosive almost situation, which is why the communication has took a dip shit. Okay, because everybody's tired of fighting here. All right, everybody's tired of fighting and arguing and not feeling heard, not feeling respected. Okay, there are some things that you do need to consider, and on top of that, it's caused a lot of worry about the relationship, worry about what you're going to do, because you can't keep going on like this. Okay, So, what are you going to do? You know, there is a relationship out there where you don't have to picket and protest every time you trying to, there is a better fit for you. You've been thinking that too. I know there's a better fit for me. I know there's a better fit for me. And yes, you know that, but you're not moving. You're not doing anything about it. So for some of you also, there is karmic implications as far as this is not your first rodeo with your partner, which explains almost how and why. And for some of you, either you got something on you or your partner got something on you that's now gotten onto you, which is also making it hard to go to pull away, to get up out of this shit. You're in it and don't even know why you're in it anymore. Okay? You cannot fool me. All right? And this little motherfucker here wearing a skirt, he's telling it all. Okay? Now, on the other side of that, I feel like this is a weird, strange time to kind of meet your physical goals, but I feel like some of you Scorpios are in rare form. Like you're doing well physically. You've been disciplined, and you're not gonna let no holidays just fuck up your shit. You know. Um, and on top of that, I feel like the yin to the yang in your life right now, personal wise, and maybe home and domestically, shit's shitty. But work wise, you either been made a boss or you are like in cahoots with the boss, but things at work are going quite well. And it's probably why you've been working extra hours and all this just to be away from home, and that's not how you want to live your life though, Scorpio. I know you guys can really you guys are you guys got a lot of emotion, runs very, very deep, but you guys can also be very methodical. You guys can channel that emotion in very, very devious ways. Okay, woe to your partner if they are the ones making infractions and causing shit. Like cause, but I do feel it's more of a joint thing. I just feel like it's both the both of yous. It's the both of yous. Uh, Yet and still, I do also see you guys coming through with I don't know. I think maybe a girls' night out or something, or a night out with the fellas is gonna kind of, uh, or even if it's just a friend, But I see that there is some emotional balance going on here. Maybe even some forgiveness, which is pretty big for you, you Scorpios, because you Scorpions can hold a grudge. You might think it's cool, but the first chance, the first chance, they gonna stick you. Remember that? Remember when you, yeah, yeah, something like that. So I do see you being able to. I see you successfully actually being able to do that. Like, however you did it, you're like, you know what? That's cool. But some of this is also denial. So there's certain shit that needs to be faced. So it's not just like you clean all the way around. Like, yes, you did. You're managing your emotions. They are kind of balanced and stuff like that. But there still is a definite need for some forgiveness going on here. Got to free yourself. All right. But what I want you to be cautious of, and I feel like your intuition is going to be heightened, but whether you listen to it or not and follow it is a different thing. That's always the kicker right there. Because you can know and do some other shit, and then you're going to deal with the consequences of that. And while you're dealing with the consequences, you're going to be like, "Yeah, my gut told me, my heart told me. So I see a lot of that happening within the next week or two. It's gonna feel like, wow, what's going on? Like my intuition, am I going crazy? How do I just know shit? You know, that type of thing. You're gonna be more aware of it. But like I said, don't try and logic it out. Okay, if you try and use your logic mind to figure and sort it out, sometimes you just gotta move or do what it tells you to do. And you just try and overthink the shit. But because of that, I think there's going to be one incident in particular, though, where you don't listen to your intuition. That's coming within the next week to a week and a half, okay? But because of that, you're going to be like, okay, well, you know what? No more. No more. All right. We got this seven of clubs upright. I don't know if it's because there's like a New Year's approaching or whatever, but I definitely also see you guys, you know, really starting to take serious and think about and just look at the whole big picture of right now what's going on in your life and some of the perceived challenges between pleasing others, of course, pleasing yourself, um, and kind of getting more into your own magic, if you will. And you Scorpions are going to be kicking ass too towards the end of the month. I see you guys also able to take maybe pick up some other projects, some other maybe side jobs, some other whatever it is, but you guys are going to be able to do this successfully. And also, those of you who are artists, it's time to start dipping into your art. Excuse me. Yeah, it's time to start dipping into your art. And I see you getting some type of artistic inspiration, especially towards the end of the month. Okay? Especially towards the end of the month. This is the time for you to really indulge in your art, to give yourself permission to start either indulging. Maybe you have been, but I sense for a lot of you, you haven't been. You kind of turned your back on it, and it's time. It's time to get out. Okay? It's time to start indulging in your art. All right? Painting. See? Shada. There you go. So now I'm going to do a spotlight here. I'm gonna do this spotlight. We're gonna see whether this who we're talking to here. Okay, so show us who we're talking to. Who's the spotlight for? All right, working on a book too. That's what I heard. That's good. What's it called? Can you say what it's called? I should say. Can you tell us? Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about. This is also about there is a Scorpio. She is a woman and she is angry right now. Got a lot of anger within. Okay. Got a lot of anger within. Okay. So what are we talking about here for this woman? What does she look like? What does she look like? Wow. Okay. So this woman is relatively fair skinned. However, she does have very dark brown, if not black hair, curly hair at that. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe even dreads. Not, I hate saying dreads. Locks, excuse me. Um, Maybe even some locks. Or if you bought it and it's long, it's yours too. So hey, all right. Um, and so I feel like you got some honey colored eyes as well. Your body type is you're probably about maybe I don't know anywhere from 5'3" to 5'6". Okay, and you have what would be considered you got a banging body. Okay, you got a banging body. Okay, wow. I'm sorry here. I don't mean to pause this. I just seen what the subject matter of the book. I don't know if that's the title. A journey. Shada. She's her new book that she's writing. A journey through the dark night of the soul. Fucking awesome. That's heavy duty shit. That's not milk. That's meat. That's not for the babies. Although some of us who have the initiation of being more mature, and that dark night of the soul. If you've never been through one, you'd think you're on your way out of here. Yeah, no, yeah. Ivana, you better have caught me live again. Shit. Okay, yeah. But that is what you look like. Okay, that is what you look like. Our general description here about what you look like, though. Yes, you. All right. So for you, anyways, it's important also to know. Wow. The story is being told. Okay. I feel like you're going through some deception right now. Someone's deceiving you. Someone is deceiving you. They also haven't. They're all someone. You're dealing with somebody who's basically living almost like a double life. Okay. Um, and it's a face breaker because once you do find out, it's going to really shatter a lot of different things. Like it's going to feel like the moment you find out, it's going to feel like your whole world just shatters, and that may be what is necessary in the grand scheme of things. Of course, it's not going to feel good um, for this person who has been lying to you or deceiving you, whether by omitting information or just straight up talking a good one, just straight up telling you what you want to hear. Um, for this person, though, you have overlooked a lot of different things that are, important to you. You've been usually very stern on what you will put up with and what you wouldn't. But this particular person got you slipping on that. And this particular person has you breaking your own rules. Some of these rules are your values, what's most important to you. And in some ways, I would say like the biggest betrayal here is, and this is not about blame or shame, so please do not take it in this way. Okay, it's just simple acknowledgement. But I feel like on some level, you feel that you have betrayed yourself. Okay, but yes, definitely, you are one of the ones being juggled right now. There may be multiple people, multiple women or individuals being juggled right now by the person that you're dealing with. So you have some choices to make. I am, yo soy, Chango, Rey, and this has been your Shangodiac as well as our additional bonus spotlight for a particular scorpion out there. You know who you are. You didn't even need me to tell you that or put you on the spotlight because you already knew it. You've been kind of just keeping yourself too busy to really have to deal with this shit. And throwing some healthy amounts of denial and some other spices and shit like that. I am on a dating website. Okay, shit. Anyways, we are going to be back. I don't know if it's either Pisces, Gemini, or Aries. I got three left. So we shall return. I'm gonna take a very, very quick break. Eat me some Cheez Its real quick. Um, and we shall return. All right. So this has been your Scorpio Shangodiac. We'll see you in just a moment. Peace.